was life like for you growing up? What made you want to be a doctor? Was your dad never around? What does that mean when he speaks? What happened to the rest of them? Is it just when you're a young girl? How do you help other girls now?
And this is my story. I grew up in Namuwongo Community. So, as my mom, she's a single mom. So, and she has very many kids. We are really many, 7.
Wow.
So she would not handle paying any of us at school. So she went to the organization and she registered all of us. And they accepted to register all of us. So my dream from childhood, I actually wanted to be a doctor. And I want to be a doctor. So
what made you want to be a doctor?
One time I went to the hospital with my mom. She was very sick and she was all bleeding so much. So I went to the hospital. It was a government hospital, but when we reached there, it was money. Money speaks.
What does that mean, money speaks?
You have to pay
to
get a service or to be worked on.
Okay, so they won't even look at you.
So if you don't have money, maybe they will give you paracetamol.
Really?
And you'll go back home. So we didn't have any money. And it was really very hard. They wouldn't work on my mom because we didn't have money. So when I saw that situation, I was like, I want to be a doctor. So that one day, I was also standing for those people who cannot be helped.
Amazing. You say your mum's a single mum.
Yeah.
Was your dad never around, or did you know him when you were little?
My dad passed away.
Okay.
Yes. Then my mom got another husband. The father to this little sister and brother. But he was not a good man. He was a drunkard. And he would, every time as young girls, he would come back around 11 in the night, chase all of us out. So would sometimes sleep at the veranda. When he comes drunk, chases us out and locks the door. Sometimes would sleep at the veranda. Sometimes he comes back and beats all of us, plus our mom. Sometimes we would carry all our clothes and throw us out.
And you said all your siblings started at NCF, is that right? What happened to the rest of them?
They dropped out, as I told you. My stepfather would come back drunk and he would send all of us out. So as big girls, they got tired of the situation and they decided to run away with me. They have children. One has 3, the other 2, and the other one 2 as well. And also the boy has 1, and they are all there. Even the eldest sister is there.
Everyone, and they all came back home?
Yeah, they're all home.
And that's because all the men left? Wow.
So is there 11, did you say, in your house?
Yes, 11. Actually, if you want to find all of them, you can at night. Everyone is there at night.
And do you sleep on the floor of your home?
Yes, sleep on the floor. We have 1 bed. Then at night, we lay down. That's why we sleep. But I have hopes, and I believe one day I'm going to change that.
You told us how growing up on the slum was hard, being a girl. and you're very passionate about showing other girls to love themselves. Can you tell us more about what gave you this passion to help other girls?
Actually, in the community there, it is actually very hard growing up as a girl, because sometimes those drunk men, the drug addicts, when they see you growing, for as long as you develop the breast and maybe you have hips, they imagine you're old, so they come running after you. So it's too challenging. More so when it comes to the point where you're just a girl who is a nobody, you have to struggle to look for your own needs. Sometimes the young girls out there in the community, they find hard time living under conditions where you have to provide for yourself. Because out there in the community, you have parents who cannot provide anything for their kids. So I'm actually one, because I started, as I was growing up, I started trying to provide for my needs at 11 years.
Wow.
11 years old.
Yes. So some girls find it very hard, and maybe they think that if they went for marriage, it would be actually easier for them to get what they would want or what they are lacking, not knowing that it is not actually it. So most girls are taken up by the suffering and all the hard life in the community, and they end up into early marriages.
What age, how early do they get into this early marriage and teenage pregnancy?
Actually, right now, you can even find a 12-year-old girl pregnant.
Wow.
Yes. But the average age is 15.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the average age. Where you find someone is in marriage, someone is pregnant, someone is a young mother.
And do the men look after the girls, or do they?
No. Of course, after getting pregnant, someone will run away. You'll not even know where they've gone.
Really?
And you'll never see them.
Did you find it personally that the men in the village would?
Of course, they would disturb me as well.
How do you help other girls now? What do you do?
Actually, the other girls in the community right now, when they see me, 23 years now, no kid, I don't have a child, I'm still in school, they get encouraged. They find that strength to continue to keep going. Yes. I go to the community. Sometimes when I meet such friends or young girls, I talk to them. Because it's the only thing I can offer now. I talk to them, encourage them, and make them understand that actually suffering is not the end of it, but ambition and focus is what matters.
Yeah. Is it just when you're a young girl that the men in the village are interested, or even when you're older?
Even right here. But now, right now, they know I've gone to school.
I read.
And now they fear me.
Do they? So when you're succeeding and you're in education, the men don't try as much?
Yeah, right there, they know you have some knowledge. You are exposed.
Oh, so they know that you know what they're doing is wrong?
Yes. So right now, they no longer run after me like they used to do. Because right now they know, I know what they're doing is wrong. And I'm focused, I'm ambitious. So there is nothing they can do to distract me.
So education really is everyone's best hope?
Yes, education is the best thing.
Wow. So when someone's really vulnerable,
it is the best gift you can ever offer to someone. Because they get exposed, they get more knowledge. Yes.
So now you're a nurse.
Now you're a nurse.
I'm a nurse.
Yeah.
Very proud. I'm a testimony, and every time I pray and thank God for everything. Actually, right now, I'm not asking I'm just thanking God because I didn't know at one point I would be here.
Yeah.
I didn't imagine at one point I would be a nurse. Then right now I'm done with the certificate. I'm going to, I believe God and I know I'm going to do another course. And I'm going to be a doctor. So I have every reason to thank God. NCF has been there for me that besides paying my tuition and providing everything I would need as a girl at school, it has gone extra miles of trying to pay my rent at home with my siblings, providing food for my siblings, paying my medical bills when I'm sick, and even sometimes my mom and my siblings as well. So in general, really, NCF is doing more than I expected. Yes, and she has been there for me. And every cry I raise, they always try to fix it. It's because of NCF that right now I can stand and see my future bright. I don't know how much I can thank NCF and the Friends of NCF in the UK, but really, I'm so grateful. They are the reason I see some light in my future. They are the reason I keep dreaming big and big. Because if it wasn't for NCF, I don't know where I would be. Because of NCF, thank NCF. Because of NCF, I see some light.